Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alyssa here at Pivoting Pennies. I apologize for my appearance. I just got off work at both of my jobs. If you're new here, I am a teaching assistant and then I also work as a server. So I just left my serving job. That will actually be what we're budgeting today. This week, neither me or my husband got paid from our other jobs, but that will be next week. But I also have some big news. You can probably tell from the title. Basically, we owe in taxes because my serving job they only took out like $7 in federal. So obviously I need more than that. I don't fully understand the thing about taxes and serving, but from what I've read, it seems like because we're only paid $2.13 an hour and we get like $0 checks, I think that the money they withhold first goes to like Social Security and stuff like that. So I know that servers end up owing taxes often, but anyway, we owe like $2,400. So I've already made a little category here in my budget, and I put how much we owe and when and everything, and that's how much we have to do every month. So I'm just the very first thing is you may notice that I have $200 in my ready to assign. That is from my grandmother. I mentioned to her about I did my taxes and I owe and everything, and she's very generous and very kind, and she said that she wants to give me $200. I think she said every her paychecks, and give it to me until then. I don't really know when she's doing it, but I said no, and she said she knows that I have to pay to go to my cousin's wedding and the taxes and everything. So if you're new here, my cousin is getting married in May, so I have that to save for. So despite me not wanting to accept help, I also know that I should be grateful. I mean, I am grateful, but I'm going to accept it. I don't really have a choice. She already put it in my account because she has like the deposit details. So I'm just automatically going to put that to my taxes right away and not even do anything else with it. So far right now, I will still am underfunded $600 for the month for my taxes. We'll deal with that in a second, but I don't know. It's very hard for me to accept help from my grandma or anyone, but usually it's my grandma, and especially financially. But her big thing that she always mentions is like she'd rather help her family out now with money when she can, or be generous when she can, than like when she's dead and she doesn't get to see us using her money. So I'm learning to accept help when it is given, but I don't like it. But this week I've only worked 2 shifts so far. I made $228, so this is my little tip holding category. So the very first thing is weekly. My husband needs a haircut. You may notice we didn't use it last week because he didn't get his haircut, and I covered overfunding or something with it. Gas, we have $18.76 left. He shouldn't need gas because he just got gas, but I'm gonna need gas. And we're also going to Raleigh for our Valentine's, so I'm just gonna do 50. Groceries, Oh gosh. I'm gonna do I'm debating right now because we're going to while we're in Raleigh, I want to go to H Mart. If you hear my dog eating, I apologize. He does the thing, I think this is common with dogs. He doesn't eat until I get home, and I just got home. So like he had all of his food from his little breakfast. So I feel bad that he's been starving. But anyway, if you hear him, that's why. But groceries, since we're going to Raleigh, I've always wanted to go to H Mart. It's like an Asian grocery store. And I really like Asian food. So I'm kind of expecting to spend I'm going to do $50 for now. Sundries we don't need. Eating out, we're going to do our hot pot Valentine's meal. If you don't know what hot pot it is, it's like fondue almost, but it's from China, and you dip like meats and vegetables and stuff in broth, and it's one of my favorite things. So, but I'm not gonna do eating out because I already have that set aside in our Valentine's category. Same for entertainment. If we're spending, it's from our Valentine's. Fun. My husband and I already agreed. I'm actually going to change the target because of our taxes. We usually try to do 40 a week, but I'm going to change it to 20 for now. We already discussed that we don't think it's a good idea to just make it 0 because we know ourselves and we're not going to spend 0, so we might as well. I'm putting in pool league too because my husband is in a pool league that has to be funded. He's going to be there, so yeah, but yeah, my husband and I agreed that we're not going to do 0 for our fun, but we are going to cut back for now because we have taxes to pay. So now I have 43 left. Just going to go through really quick. I know bills, we're all good. I don't cover that with my I cover that with my husband's check. Sorry if I seem out of it. I worked like 14 hours today. So I'm actually going to go ahead and snooze eating out. I'm going to snooze everything that is not like essential, or I mean not everything in here is essential, but I'm going to go ahead and snooze things that we're not going to prioritize right now because of the taxes issue. This doesn't need to be prioritized. These don't. What is it? Shift Z? Oh, yep. Okay. If you do Shift Z, it automatically. You can snooze multiple things at once. Okay. I'm going. My poor dog doesn't need toys. Shift Z for now. Our anniversary's in October. I don't need to deal with that. Birthdays. Our birthday's in July and October. Don't need to deal with it. Clothing. Surely there's nothing we need. Concert tickets. Gifts. Hosting. Home decor. Marine ball. I'm just gonna everything that is not essential. Obviously Valentine's isn't essential, but we've been saving for it, and we can't just not do I mean, we could, but I know that it's special, so we're gonna do it still. Plus, he's leaving for a little while. Uncle Sam, this is my new category I made. I need to update that. 757. I need to figure this out. I'm gonna do my 20% of my tips so far. I don't remember how much I made tonight, but I can go back and look. But I'm gonna start saving 20% of my tips so that when I owe taxes, at least I'll have hopefully all of it, but probably just, some of it. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like I'm just blabbing because I'm so tired. The wedding I am still gonna keep open, but it's like I'm not gonna fund it until my taxes are funded every month. And already did that. Christmas, it's hard. For me to decide, but I think I'm going to still fund the flights. I'm gonna snooze it for now. And then I don't know how difficult it's gonna be to save that money for our taxes. So if I do it really quick, I'm just gonna fund Christmas, but for now I'm gonna snooze it. Registration, I'm gonna keep squeaky clean. I don't need, that's like if I want a car wash or something. And okay, next thing I want to do is, so I still have that $43. I'm going to, I guess, I'm going to put 20 more into groceries just because we're already going to be in Raleigh and I don't want to not have money for going to H Mart and plus our regular groceries. But then I'm going to put 23 to taxes. I'm going to go back through and see if there's any categories that we don't need right now. Okay. Like I said, our birthdays aren't till later, so I'm just going to go ahead and move, let's see, 1668. So this is all okay. So 1668 left for Oklahoma taxes. If you're wondering why we owe 2 different states, it's because my husband is in the military, so we owe I owe to North Carolina because I work here. Obviously he does too, but I don't know. I'm too brain dead to explain why. But basically, it's some special deal because he's in the military. Okay. Federal. I'm going to move my birthday money to federal. Gifts. I'm going to keep just because Valentine's Day is coming up, so I might get him candy or something. Home decor. I'm going to move to federal. The Marine Ball isn't till November, so I'm going to move to federal. That's all there. Nothing for the wedding. That's nothing. This is where it's difficult because I want, Christmas is obviously in December, but I want to be able to save for it, obviously, but I want to save for it throughout the year. But I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I really this is like stressing us out, and I want to make sure that it's obviously it has to be covered. So once I fund our taxes fully, I can prioritize Christmas and other sinking funds. It just stinks that I can't. We have such a large thing to pay right now. Especially because my last video, I was like, oh, we're gonna be doing good. Like, we don't have any upcoming surprises. I'm gonna move our wish farm there too. Okay, that's all of our money. But look, already we have $224 left for this month. But we can cover that. So I think the taxes thing is stressing me out more than it needs to be, because I mean, we do spend quite a bit more than we need to. Like, we have the money, and because we have the money, we spend it. But I think it should be fine. It's just, it was shocking to learn, but I'm glad that we have the time to do it. And my grandmother's being very generous and helping a little bit where she can. So yeah, I apologize for this blabby video. I feel like I didn't make any sense. I don't think I normally am like this. I thought that it would be better for me to film it tonight. I'm doing after work, as I said, so I can upload it so it can be ready tomorrow. But I think next time I'm just gonna be like, okay, the video has to be late, because I feel like I'm just so tired. Okay, well, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you next Friday when I have more money, because my husband and I are both getting paid, and hopefully I'm less delirious, and hopefully we can cover the rest of this federal taxes for the month. So I'll see you next Friday.